Kakomima, Kakoma Kudabu. I thought I would rescue, but I can't attend to excuse. Love now, the rescue mission. Anything to excuse mission. Love now, there's deliverable. No car will use in the mud. Love now, for half only access recovery team. Love now, heaven sent sorry, my baby we made mistake. Love now, for the country that I want, they may not be the body or it cut out. I said it here, you're not believing. But now, nothing you're seeing it. They want to grow, they may not get out, don't follow. Could you go? Could you go? Could you go? Ajalelelele oh, si olelelele oh, ajalelelele oh. Love now, the rescue mission. Anything to excuse mission. Love now, there's deliverable. No car will use in the mud. Love now, for half only access recovery team. Love now, heaven sent sorry my baby we made mistake. Love now, somebody help me I got talking. Let me not see it get talking, but I mean come me talking, so you can get me for talking and I be out we know that. Or you making it hard up. I told the people say he was sleep. All in I believe he was sleep. See you right now you sleepy. See my people regretting. But why you did it?
Yeah. pome, bago megano. Ya to andre. Na bai payo, pome la da dira. Where you got it, you. Chip. Bago megano. Enu bago megano. Enu riange. Mrewa longa de amai. Yo longa de amai. Babe longa de amai. Bago megano. Bago megano. Ye megano. Bago megano. Enu chip. Toda longa da te boyo. Bago megano. Pome, Babu Megalia, Yadwana, Nabai Payo, Pomela, that you are where I got in you. Chip, Babu Megalo, Babu Megalo, Enuria. Merwan long and dead, Yamai, you will long and dead, Yamai, Babylon and dead, Yamai, Babu Megalo. Megano, Babu Megano,
All right, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you find yourself around the world. Welcome to SINOE County premier platform. We are coming to you live from the state of Maryland, these United States of America. Joining us from Liberia is my co-host, Patrick. Bolu is down backstage, so we are far beyond time, and so I'm going to bring Patrick and we'll get the ball rolling here. But welcome to all of you. Good afternoon again, good evening, wherever you find yourself. Hey, P, how you doing? Activate your audio.
Okay. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm wonderful. How are you? I don't know whether wonderful is the right choice of word, but
Yeah.
I'm healthy, and so in that context, I'm wonderful.
Yes. So yes. I am not really, enthusiastic today. Yeah. Yeah. We've been out for a couple of days. I think went out for a week or two now. And I want to say before I say anything regarding the show, again, re-express my heartfelt condolences, my sympathy, my thoughts and prayers, for you and your family, your beautiful wife, my Nancy, your mother, and the rest of the Freeman's family for the kind of egregious loss you experienced recently. I don't know how soon you replace or you get repaired or you overcome that loss, but God Himself, I guess, will really put you through, the devastation. So again, I want to welcome you back to Normal Broadcast. We are back, and we are honored to be back. I think with this now, I'm a bit stress free, and my zeal is returning gradually. Thank you and welcome back, bro.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. All right, so like Patrick, like you asked, and I said wonderful. It was in the context of health wise, but the first thing that we want to start the show with, I call that the democracy of death has prevailed in my family, and so I want to do a little reflection on my brother, uh, Alex Freeman. Uh, this is a very difficult one for me. That's why my spirit is quite low today. It is difficult. Um, like you rightly indicated, we have been off the show for a while because of this. Yeah, but we have an obligation to the people of Sano County to bring up the happiness. So sometimes we're going to have tragedy of this magnitude. We will grieve, but in the same token, um, we cannot neglect our responsibility to our people. And so, Patrick, I want to say thank you so much for the kind words, for the words of consolation. Really do appreciate it. To all of those out there that have reached out to me, those all of you that have commented on when I published this flyer and reached out either by commenting or by calling me, by inboxing me. I want to say thank you so much for standing with us in these difficult times. Yes, that's why I like the biblical character Job. You know, when Job was going through his adversities, the tough times, his friends they reached out to him. They sat with him. Uh, I guess when they have, by then when there was cell phone, they would have called. But it went and moved with Job. And in our times, the technological era, you did the same by reaching out to me either telephonically or virtually. And I want to say thank you so much for uh, sympathizing with me and my family. But Patrick, a few words about my brother. Um, he was a wonderful guy. We were very close. Although we did not live, we were not living in the same state. He was in the state of Kentucky. But we used to talk quite often. He would call me and say, "Oh, my Peking, try to find time to come and visit me." He was my swinging brother. And so, yeah, he would call me and say, "Man, you'll have to find time to come and see me." When I was in Minnesota, um, he came there, visited us, had some good family time together. When I was in Pennsylvania, he also came, was stopping with me in the house. He was very social guy, very friendly. And again, this is what Dr. King would call the democracy of death. And what that means is it comes to everybody. Whether you are old, whether you are young, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, it's like death is like rain. Rain it falls on everyone, and this is the reality that we have to face. We can deny it, so we can, um, I mean, try to not accept its reality, but that's why it is. Death comes to everybody, whether you are tall, whether you are short, whether you are a baby, whether you are young, you're old, it comes to everybody. And that's it, a democracy of death. It has affected my family. It will take me a time to really recover from it. but this too is life. If the Christian proposition that there is life after death, then ultimately, um, if it is true, then I might see my brother again. If not, then yes, I don't know how to pull it. Yeah, this is death is the word of the unknown. Yes, the great Socrates and everyone, the great men before us, they grapple with the question of death. What is death? What is it? Where do we go when we die? And those are questions that philosophers before us they grapple with, and they did not find a question to that question. So I want to say, may peace be unto the ashes of my brother, even though he has not been buried. But we are putting out, we are doing everything, working all modalities and to make sure that he is put to rest. The funeral and the burial time is set for January around the 18th, 2025. Yeah, we'll be converging. We'll be going to Louisville, Kentucky, to put my brother to rest. May your soul, I don't know what I should say, rest in peace, given that you did not live for long, so short of a life. So I want to also, like Patrick indicated, reach out to my family out there. Be strong. I'm also here trying to be strong. Yes. Like one summer, my pastor, I should say my mentor, Pastor got to preach a sermon one time. He says, it's hard to say goodbye to a loved one, to a family, to a friend. And this time, yes, when the funeral comes, it will be a difficult time to say goodbye to our brother. Patrick, let me not go for too long before I get emotional. I'll stop that far. And let's get to our issue of discussion today. We got a lot on the agenda. So let's see here. I got a lot of stuff going on here at the back. The way these people set this thing on nowadays is kind of a little complicated. You got to be looking for stuff. Yeah, StreamYard is changing practically. They're kind of updating their stuff here, so you have to be looking for.
They are telling us that society is not static. Life is not static. You gotta make it
No, that's right.
Yeah, they won't make it like they won't make it like Liberia.
Yeah, they're always updating. So if you put your talking point in here, you have to kind of maneuver, go up and down, looking for stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. What I wanted to do here. Let's see. Get here. All right. I think I have to. I was trying to get my. I was about Patrick. What I'm looking for that. What's going on in Liberia, man? What's happening?
Well, Liberia is experiencing another period of political decadence, upheaval, as you are saying, mayhem. Yeah.
So those are strong words. Political decadence and mayhem. Those are. You don't think those are strong words?
Yeah, strong words befitting a particular situation. Yeah, because we don't want to underestimate exactly what the nation faces at the moment, and everything we is talking about here currently happening, especially from Capitol Hill and nationwide. And, the should I say the viciousness of hardship in the country. And the leaders who are supposed to find solution to the people's urgent suffering are themselves, become, adamant are ignorant of the people's plight, then of course, the best words that could befit their actions, their behavior and their failures. We could say a moment of, upheaval, turmoil. I will call it stalemate. But for me, I don't want to call it a stalemate or a deadlock. But I think those are my words. I think these words are carefully chosen and befitting.
Okay, all right, Patrick. So let's get to our first talking point. We'll be right back. All right, Patrick. The first breaking news we are getting from SINOE, at least from our side here. There's a trending story. Representative Alice Sonnyboy Noah, Representative Romeo Quioh, are allegedly undermining the Port Director of Greenville, Sylvia Tarley. That's the information that is coming to, should I say, the speculation room right now. We don't have the full evidence, but I think I can fairly say, instead of saying speculation, because I have some pictorial that we're going to show, we can fairly say that we can put this in a factual realm. That the two lawmakers, Mr. Thomas Romeo Quioh, this man right here, and this gentleman right here. The other day I put the picture up and Christian said I shouldn't do that, so I'll find a better picture. This gentleman right here, they allegedly they are doing some, they are using their leverage in the Capitol building to undermine the Port Director Sylvia Tarley. I think I made a mistake here, Patrick. I did not put the picture of the Port Director up here. So if you don't mind, let me just find that picture quickly on low A. Yeah, if you just want to say a couple of things before I put it in context for us, you can go ahead. Let's see here. I want to, while we're doing that, let me play this video. All right, Patrick. I was just playing that video so that the viewers can see how the Port of Greenville currently looks. I mean, it's horrible.
Uh,
You know.
I mean, what I'm saying there, is this something really at the Greenville port?
I mean, these are recent current images that is sent to us. The current condition of the Port of Greenville. That's how the former Port Director, this gentleman right here, Sonnyboy Noah, that's the condition in which he left the Port of Greenville. I mean, I don't know. If you look at these buildings, I don't know how Sonnyboy Noah, I mean, stay in these buildings for 6 years, 6 whopping years. And Sonnyboy Noah could not renovate this place. These buildings by themselves, they are hazardous. They are dangerous to whoever sitting in these buildings. Okay. And the news we are hearing, Patrick, the information that I'm getting right now, Sylvia Tarley, this lady right here, who is the quarrying director at the Port of Greenville, is doing everything, is working hard to make sure that the buildings at the Port of Greenville are rehabilitated or are refurbished. But we are told, because of politics, Sonnyboy Noah, Representative Romeo Quioh, they are doing everything. They are fighting because they fear, as we're told, if Sylvia Tarley succeeds, because they don't know her intention. I mean, she contested before in District Number 3, and she almost beat Sonnyboy Noah. And so she has not declared, or it's not in politics time right now, or political election, no. So her goal right now is focused. She's solely focused on refurbishing the Port of Greenville. But our lawmakers, because of fear, Sonnyboy Noah, he is afraid that when Sylvia Tarley succeeds, then comes 2029, she will take him from there when she runs against him. Romeo Quioh is afraid because it's possible that Sylvia Tarley also runs in District Number 1 because the Port of Greenville is in District Number 1. So it's possible when she succeeds and she runs in that district, which Romeo Quioh will be recontesting, she will beat the man flat if she rehabilitates the port. And so we are getting information that these two lawmakers, they are working surreptitiously to undermine the success of Sylvia Tarley. That's the information we are getting right now. The woman is doing everything. She is reaching out to the president of the Republic of Liberia, making the case for Greenville Port to be rehabilitated, to be refurbished, to be normal. But unfortunately, we are hearing allegedly that Sonnyboy Noah is paranoid. Romeo Quioh is paranoid that when Sylvia Tarley succeeds, that one of them will be history. And so in order to not allow this to come to fruition, they have to undermine her. So they are working with Sekou Dukle. We are told who is the MD, right? And they are doing everything so that the man can strangulate the lady. She is not allowed to come to meeting. When they are making decisions, they make decisions in your absence and stuff like that. No logistics, no resources have been sent to SINOE County because Sonnyboy Noah and Romeo Quioh are working behind the scene. When they send resources to the county, Sylvia Tarley will appropriately use the resources to rehabilitate the port, and that will be a political threat to them. Patrick, what do you say? What do you think? What do you make of what is going on in our county? What the politicians are doing, strangulating the development of our county, holding everything back. What do you make of this?
Well, I think the last time I was at that port was in 2021. Yeah. 2021 was the last time I was at that port. And since then, I have not seen what the port looks like. But from what I'm seeing right on the screen here, from the footages I'm seeing here, I mean, the situation of the port looks very bad, and it calls for an urgent attention from the central office and the government of Liberia to ensure that the port is rehabilitated. I don't know the type of leadership or management style that was used under George Weah's leadership with Alex as port director. I don't know, like the buildings, it was 6 years. I mean, the buildings look like that.
Patrick, what you do, let's give our viewers the picture. I mean, let me play these videos again. These are disturbing. Let me
give
play.
It back to them again.
They play snake always around here.
But imagine this young man, Sonnyboy Noah, ran this place for 6 years, and the port looks like that. I see why. No wonder why. When he was in power, we told people over there to do something of this sort, a video footage, and send it to us so we can see the condition. You know what Sonnyboy did? Sonnyboy prohibited the people from entering the port. They should not do that. They should not record the port. The place should not be recorded. So we can see what is going on. This is exactly what the brother was hiding. This deplorable condition of the port. Patrick, go ahead. I'm getting so infuriated.
So I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know, but from the footages you are showing, I may be sure that the sources are talking to you, but I don't know where it is coming from, and the information of two lawmakers, involved with the MD to strangulate Tarley. For Romeo, based on his track record, based on Romeo's Quioh's track record, his leadership style in SINOE, from development superintendent to superintendent and now representative, we reflect on his record, of not fighting people or not undermining people in their place of work. And then for Romeo, I could have little doubt. Yeah. We have little doubt.
Why do you trust politicians? Why do you have faith in Romeo Quioh?
The reason why I have doubt about Romeo's involvement or alleged involvement is, I mean, he has been the kind of leader who doesn't go after people. Yeah. And I'm too sure that he has any problem. Initially, when Sylvia's appointment came about, on Sylvia's talk about being appointed superintendent, the only person that resisted, or that, that talked to the other people to resist it was Alex. Okay, and when she switched her mind to becoming port director again, it was the same person also resisting. So at this point, for Romeo Quioh to allegedly be involved, I have serious doubt about it, because it's some part of his record, and it's not really in his making. He doesn't chase people out of job, because in fact, he's one person who does not feel intimidated by anybody. Yeah, he does not feel intimidated by anybody. So for Romeo's alleged involvement, I doubt it, actually. I'm not sure he will want to move. You want to see Sylvia's failure or Sylvia's downfall. For Alex, it is possible, because he tried it before. He He succeeded with the superintendency. All right. He tried it again with the port position. He initially succeeded, but then his success backfired, and it all turned around and turned against him. So he could still be trying, keep trying. Maybe he could still be trying it. Lawmakers are powerful people now. He chairs the committee on trade and commerce. Okay, and the NPA is an area of trade. It's an area of commerce. Okay, so maybe he maybe use his influence, to depopularize monetarily. But it's scary. Actually, from what I'm seeing on the video there, what is happening at the port and the situation at the port is scary, actually. But maybe you can talk to the PR director, the PR manager. I think perhaps Herring could give us audience to provide insight on some of these things that are happening or that are coming up. Yeah.
So yes, I would definitely talk to Henry. But I got this article. If you want, I can read part of it.
Okay.
Even though you're trying to defend Romeo Quioh, but the article mentioned Mr. Quioh in this article. They say NPA.
They mentioned the article?
Yes, Mr. Quioh is mentioned in that article. Let me read part of it here. It says NPA Managing Director, Strangle Lakes Greenville Port Director, as Representative Romeo Quioh and Alex Noah seek her downfall. That's the title of the piece. And it went on to say, first, it started with his reluctance to approve the appointment of Sylvia Tarley as Director of Greenville through a scam of manipulation and pay for play, tactic by Alex Noah, and saw and still sees Councillor Tarley as a threat to his consolidation of political power. And after an intensive fight back, MD Sekou Dukli approved the appointment of Councillor Sylvia Tarley as Director of Greenville Port, as instructed by the President. Okay, so Sonnyboy Noah is fighting the lady Romeo Quioh. The title of the document indicated that the reason why Sylvia Tarley was approved is because the President intervened. Had the President not intervened, Sylvia Tarley would not be there, because these guys were fighting, especially Sonnyboy Noah. So the article went on to say, Patrick, however, sources within the ranks of central management of NPA have confirmed that the extent of strangulation considered Sylvia Tarley has been enduring under the overshadowing of managing director of the National Port Authority, ranging from unilateral assignment. Listen, ranging from unilateral assignment and transfer of staff without notice to the port director. Imagine, okay? Deliberate refusal to release operational funds. Okay, so they are doing everything to strangulate the woman, refusing to deliver to give out operational funds. lack of office space for Port Director as all the infrastructure facilities were left in ruins by Sonnyboy Noah. Okay? It says ruins and devastation by Alex Sonnyboy Noah and many other forms of administrative repression Councillor Sylvia Tarley has been facing. The source added that why Councillor Sylvia Tarley has been engaged in the central management. Okay, let me put a one picture here in the first place. I don't need Romeo Quioh right now. Let me put the woman, the president over there. Okay. The sources added that why Councillor Sylvia Tarley has been engaged in the central government or management for resources for Greenville Port for nearly 2 months with no sign of getting any. The managing director has opted to do minor renovation on only 3 buildings out of 8 in the port. Okay, and one of the say credible sources confirmed that the Greenville Port has been without a financial manager. Okay, they're doing everything to discredit the woman without a financial manager, while many departments are severely understaffed, but yet the MD does nothing to address the situation, only playing to the selfish beat of Alex Noah and Romeo Quioh on grounds they will help him kill the Port Autonomy Bill in the legislature. Patrick, this is serious because I think the reason they want to kill the bill because they're trying to make the port to be autonomous, right? So that way the lawmakers they will not be honoring the lawmakers. And Sonnyboy Noah and Romeo Quioh they are fighting to even kill the bill for the port to be autonomous. So these guys they are doing a lot. They're hurting our county. They want the article want them to say, but here is what even more baffling. Listen to this, Patrick. This is even more baffling. Alex Noah has planted insiders within the port who are said to be loyal to him and soliciting information from them while manipulating the managing director to undermine Councillor Sylvia Tarley. A particular case in point involves the peer supervisor who recently displayed gross insubordination and issued threats on the persons and lives of other was recalled to technical department, but the recall peer supervisor Alex Noah, okay, Rose Alex Noah and Romeo Quioh. And the two lawmakers went to the MD, managing director, to recommend the termination of a Councillor Sylvia Tarley. Okay, the termination of Councillor Sylvia Tarley's assignment with a lie that she has stayed over 2 months in Morovia, leaving her job. The guys are working on the ground. Why do Alex Noah and Romeo Quioh think that promising the NPA MD that they will ensure the Port Autonomy Bill is not sought or is not seek? You say, I mean, the author is kind of a little bit shady with the grammar, but they seek the downfall of Councillor Sylvia Tarley. I'm not so familiar. I mean, I'm not too bothered about the grammar, but the details of the article, right? Patrick, you want to put yourself on mute a little bit? I'm getting feedback.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to say what they are doing is against the people of SINOE and their direct interests. Thus, Alex Noah and Romeo Quioh are doing everything possible to manipulate the MD using their abusive legislative power and catching early political feelings ahead of 2029 because they fear Councillor Tarley may run for the Senate against their supposed interests, District 1 or 3. And as it stands, they are losing grounds and resorting to war of manipulation and undermining. Think about it. The people that are supposed to seek our interests are. Patrick, let me let the people of SINOE County know what their lawmakers are doing. There's another article here. Let me read it one too. This one was written by Vani Kama. Okay. It said, according to sources, the Port of Greenville is allegedly facing challenges on the leadership of NPA Managing Director Sekou Dougley, imparting the work of Director Councillor Sylvia Tarley. Sources close that before Tarley's appointment, there were conflicts stemming from resistance, allegedly led by Sonnyboy Noah, who perceived her as a political threat. Despite initial opposition, the government approved her appointment. Insiders at NPA have disclosed, the people that are on the inside, insiders at the NPA have disclosed the ongoing difficulties experienced by Tarley at the Port of Greenville. These issues allegedly range from exclusion in decision-making. Listen, exclusion in decision-making and inadequate office space, while the port infrastructure remains in need of repair. The article went on to say, additionally, reports indicate that crucial positions like the financial manager remain unfilled, contributing to operational challenges at the port. It is alleged that some lawmakers in SINOE County, including Honorable Sonnyboy Noah and Romeo Quioh, are allegedly suspected of leveraging their influence to undermine Tarley's authority, viewing her as a potential candidate in future elections, particularly in SINOE County. In an interview on Global Dream Radio 92.3 FM and online television via mobile phone, the PR manager of the Port of Greenville, Henry Doe Dabba III, acknowledged that the buildings at the Port of Greenville in SINOE County are in a deplorable condition. Okay, the PR man is confirming the condition of the port. Okay, he also mentioned that there are plans for top management to commence renovation works at the Port of Greenville. All right. So, Patrick, this lady is making efforts. But Sally, Romeo Quioh, Sonnyboy Noah are allegedly afraid so that the woman cannot take them from power. So they are fighting up, using their power, using their authority. Even though Sonnyboy Noah left the Port of Greenville in this condition, and he does not want the lady to face the place, and he is fighting and doing everything. I mean, this guy was in these buildings, and he built over 40 houses for himself. And the Port of Greenville, where Sonnyboy Noah was getting the resources, the play looks like this. And I want some of us, we don't hate Sonnyboy Noah. We don't hate the youth. We don't hate the old people, whatever title they want to give. But we hate terrible leaders. This is a leadership failure on the part of Sonnyboy Noah to have left the buildings at the Port of Greenville in this condition. That's a leadership failure. So I don't see why the people of SINOE County, they promoted this guy who failed at the Greenville or the Port of Greenville and sent him to the Capitol building. If the man cannot renovate his building, the buildings at the Port of Greenville, why you think Sonnyboy Noah will make a good lawmaker? Why is it that Romeo Quioh, who was indicted by LSCC, will make a good lawmaker? Why? Patrick, I got to play this video again. We'll be right back.
The door can open. Yeah, tell me you are.
Patrick, how you feel about your county looking at them, my man? How do you feel to have your county the port, a major entry, the place that is producing millions of dollars, and the buildings are like this? I mean, Patrick, come on. I mean, maybe I don't let me like, bro. That's how normal country looks like.
But I'm seeing something like Colombo windows.
What is that?
I'm seeing something like Colombo windows. Am I correct?
What are those?
Colombo windows on the buildings. Instead of
they are not supposed to be there.
I mean, you're talking about major port? You're talking about port? I mean, have you gone to the Port of Maryland? Right there?
I've not been to the Port of Wilmington. It doesn't look anything like this. The state of the art, Patrick. The people, millions of dollars, if not billions. Yes. And Sonnyboy Noah built 40 houses in a trash, and he can't even clean the place. He could not renovate the place. And Sylvia Tarley is trying. This lady is trying, working with international partners, working with the president of the republic to see how we can help our county. But our lawmakers are fighting. They are fighting. Sonnyboy Noah rather wears, country gown. You know, they put gown in for no reason. I don't know why they put in gown on Sonnyboy Noah. When a man left our port like that, in that condition. I mean, Patrick, how is it that we have these people as leaders of our county? Why? Why do you put Sonnyboy Noah in the Capitol building when he could not even renovate the buildings at the Port of Greenville? Why? I mean, how could somebody live in this kind of building or work in these kind of buildings? Wow. I mean, and these people will call themselves patriots. I'm a patriot. No, this is not patriotism. This is called diabolicalism. Diabolicalism. That's heartlessness. You just extract the resources from the place. You build mansions for yourself. And the place looks like this. Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not. When you, like I said, I don't know. Most leaders now in Liberia, many Liberian leaders, people in position of trust, most of them don't fight for legacy. They don't fight to leave a good name. And, you know, they fight what they benefit.
What are you guys supporting these people then? Why? Why do you support them? Why do you, the young people too, you guys are the problems. Why are you supporting these people?
I mean, the country hard, man.
Therefore,
the survivor game is the survivor's game. All about the survivor's trick, you know, takes preeminence. Wow. Yeah, everything you see people do. You know, everything you see us do on Facebook, everything you see us doing, it's just to protect a little, to protect a little thing. You know, that little thing that comes to us. That's what, That's the essence. You know, you go, yeah, to protect the little thing. I mean, you know, in the country, you don't have it, and one lawmaker is giving you something, you know, at the end of the month, and you know, at least to cover your hole that you
So
have
so
been
then you are
digging.
implicit, you are complicit in the crime.
So, to some extent, but society will not blame you too.
Why not? We excuse you for participating in a crime
No,
because
you're
of
not.
condition.
You're not committing crime. You're defending the crime.
You are defending it. And then
Yeah,
what
you're not
what,
defending.
what does
You're not
that make
defending.
you?
Well, a defender.
If you were a lawyer, they would say, okay, you are a lawyer, right? You are doing your job, but you are not a lawyer. So why defend somebody who is harming thousands of millions of people? You know?
No. Let me tell you something, my brother. This country is doomed. Yeah, only a few persons in this country have integrity. Only a few persons. Only a handful of persons have integrity. But this country is doomed. And the worst thing is the country is doomed to the extent that the
No,
country
come
is
on.
doomed.
Yeah, there you go. A little bit. There you
Yeah,
go.
the country is doomed to the extent that, you know, everybody fights to survive. Yeah, like look at what happening on Capitol Hill right now. All right, look at what happened on Capitol Hill. Some staffers are supporting the actions of their bosses, and you know, yeah, they justify the actions of their bosses. Yeah, some are silent on it, you know, and nothing because there is no independence, you know, where okay, the people are independent, they can make a judgment. Look at what happened recently. You guys went to the polls, you voted,
Hold
a
your
new
thought on that.
president.
I want we'll bring in Donald Trump in a second. Don't
Yeah.
hold your thought on.
Okay.
All right, so Patrick, I mean, I'm sad to have seen they put in this condition.
It's
Um,
sad.
I wish, I mean, the young people of Santa County would stand up, you know, to their leaders, you know, and not allow and not tolerate this kind of mess going on in the county, you know. I mean,
Look at the
that's what
beating.
Sonnyboy Noah has been fighting over the years. We say our reporters over there to make sure that they do a video Sonnyboy Noah and the guys and even the current PR man say, oh no, we can't allow people in here. You know, they were just hiding these. I mean, bad things are going on at the port. That's why they couldn't allow people to come on. Let me see what some of the commenters are saying. Monitor you guys live from New Matali Este, okay. And Ricardo following from my study room in China, okay. And then Morton writing misleading information about Honorable Noah started long time, but you need to know that the name Noah is a household name and it is above you. I don't know how do you guys think though. Number one, Jedo, it's not about household name. Okay, that's not what we're talking about here. We are
Yeah.
talking about the development of the county. And Sonnyboy Noah was the leader of the county, of the Port of Greenville. And he left the port in this condition. And he said, he's above me. Okay, the man is above me in corruption. I'm not arguing with that. But my goal here is to see good leadership in the county. Some of us, the reason we are here in the US and we are relaxed is because it's good leadership here. I mean, Patrick just told me just now that, you know, some of you do what you do because, I mean, that's how you survive. No, over here, I don't have to beg anybody. All I have to do is go online, apply for a job, and I would get it. But Sonnyboy Noah is above me, according to Jado. But this is the handwork of Sonnyboy Noah. This is what Sonnyboy Noah left for us. This is what Sonnyboy. I mean, so how can you call the man to be above me when he led the Port of Greenville for 6 whopping years? He could not even, fix the place, but the man is above me. I mean, what kind of aboveness is that? Okay, let me let Jado to enjoy this. They above me stuff. Let me play.
Do again, what been? Yeah, I need to your heart.
Jado, you call the man honorable and you left your place like this? And you call him an honorable man?
So, ESOTERIC?
Yes.
So, we're just talking about I think the article talked about something very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And let link it to Jiro's comment here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jiro said writing misleading information about Honorable Noah started a long time, but you need to know that the same Noah is a household name and it is above you. All right, the first comment here.
Now what is that?
Okay, then he went on to say, although no one is developmentally oriented in the history of SINOE, and no doubt about it, you fought him since 2019 not to be elected. What else you did from him after our people elected him over your
Let's say politicians you are supporting from America.
okay, over your, let's say, politician you are supporting from America. But you know what's interesting about these comments from Jiro?
No.
Jiro works at the port.
Wow.
Jiro is in the employ of the port. But somebody in the employ of the port is looking at these buildings, for example, and does not even empathize or sympathize with the situation at the port.
Wow. So you are telling me, Patrick, Jiro works at the port.
Jiro works at the port.
And the guy does not even love his own life because those buildings are hazardous.
So Jiro does not even empathize. He does not even empathize the situation at the port.
Not when himself. If the man does not care for his own survival, those buildings can collapse anytime on you.
So there's where he works and makes money. That's where his salary comes from, right? So rationally, even if I were his, I would not even comment.
No.
Yeah, I would not comment. If I don't want to be on any side where I work, because where you work will be your first and primary interest, right? Where your income comes from should be of concern.
Jiro is Patrick, this brother is getting me flabbergasted. For Jiro to praise Sonnyboy Noah for the disaster that I'm looking at or that I played just now, and he calls that development. The man is developmentally oriented. No, this man is disastrously oriented. He's not developmentally oriented. I don't know why you guys butcher the English language.
No, I think other staff that employ at the port could comment for Alex. Okay, yeah, other staff could really, other supporters, other staff. I mean, they could comment. Yeah, they can defend. They can come out to say something. But not one that is in the port that is in the employed, because those facilities that we are looking at over there, or me, I've been going there for almost since 2021, as I said. And, you know, but anybody seeing those facilities, I mean, could be concerned. And you know, whether it is a boss who left it there or not your boss who left it there, I mean, it could be concerned about those facilities. You know,
Ricardo is right. Ricardo is saying, is this what you call developmentally oriented? Come on, Jiro.
Okay. So developmentally oriented, yeah. So you can judge people by what they do, right? So the term developmentally oriented, help with the two words in context. Developmentally oriented. And if you see a developmentally oriented leader, when he leaves an office, then of course, so maybe we could say Bill Torre, for example, right? Bill Torre, we could say Bill Torre is or was developmentally oriented because he left the central office with a modern headquarters that was never there before.
Right.
It was never there before. There was no office. So he left. He constructed one there. At least did some renovations. All right, when he took over, I can remember the administrative building.
I don't see nothing here. What you call brand? Yeah. Is that what you call? Patrick, stop it. This is not renovation here.
fire you
You
from
praise
a job.
Sonnyboy Noah.
Somebody can fire you from a job, or somebody cannot stop you from being employed at another level. That's the thing about life. You can fire somebody for the view or for whatever, but young people, especially young people who get energy, some people who are educated, they are so smart, they get energy, and they are afraid to even be fired, or they are afraid to even talk because somebody will fire them, or somebody will not give them something. I mean, God tell me, it should not be there, dog. Because a young man, you got potentials. Somebody fire you today, you can get another job. The person telling you, say you can't work again forever, and you can't work again forever.
Most say, Patrick, who told
Mentally
you that's how you
oriented.
put SINOE is not aware of me working at the port.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
the man is proud
so
too.
you're telling me that you are aware?
He is cognizant of the nonsense that Sonnyboy Noah is doing, and he is also complicit in it.
Yeah.
Jero could not tell Sonnyboy Noah, you know what, young man, we are young people. We are given an opportunity. Let's do this. But Jero is one of the guys, there's a big English word they call obsequious, There's a fancy word for sycophant, right? That's another word for it. You bullick, you kowtow, you genuflect to another man. So the guy wanted a little bread to the point where he could not stand up to a fellow man. Monsignor Baya, you are not man to stand up to Sonnyboy Noah and say, man, let's do something about this place. You could not say that to say that to the man. It would Sonnyboy Noah. He might get angry later, right? He'll get angry when you say that of Jero. But later on, you'll say, Noah, Jero means well for me. Because what I am showing right now, it does not reflect good on Sonnyboy Noah. No, it doesn't. And that's why they are fighting Sylvia Tarley to not renovate the place so that she too will be blamed. Oh, Sylvia Tarley left the port like that. Sonnyboy Noah, what you will say about, Sonnyboy Noah, when Sylvia is fighting to do something about it. But the guys, they are fighting relentlessly. Romeo Quioh and Sonnyboy Noah, they want to be re-elected. So when a woman failed at the port, what you would tell me, it's like Kamala Harris, right? Oh, she failed on the border stop. So what you tell, Trump, what you would tell Trump, So, but Patrick, that being said, let's transition to the next thing. The young guys. Yeah, let's transition to the next thing, Patrick.
Yeah, Camille, let read Truman's comment here, what he said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Truman says, we are naming the show Voice of LA's Sonnyboy Noah in the Diaspora. The show
can gain relevance without him.
Okay, you see, my brother. Look, my brother. We are doomed in this country, man.
We are.
Yeah, we're doomed.
So, Patrick, I know the young man works in Sonnyboy Noah's office, right?
Yeah, no, I live for him. No, I live for him. His comment is reasonable. For him, whether he works in LS Noah's office or not, for him as an independent person, his comment can be at least. But
why is it reasonable to change the show name because we flag the wrongdoings of Sonnyboy Noah?
No, it's an indirect defense.
Right.
It's an indirect defense. So for Truman, yes. His defense is indirectly, for his boss. Okay. But it can be my buddy Moton, because Moton, at least I think in fact Moton is one of those as speculation even suggests, it's even been considered for promotion. Okay.
Moton?
Yeah.
Be promoted while in a trash over there.
Yeah,
which one of the corner you go in our warehouse?
That's a speculation, right?
Promoted to what?
But he's not sympathy with the situation there. That's a problem. All right. This is where he's a very successful young man. He got his home, he got his family, and everything is good for him. So to come here, and say Eric is developmentally oriented, you know, to see the way he works. Yeah, something is not right, actually. Yeah, but anyway, let's transition to the next topic.
So Truman is saying that the show is very poor. Must you take a part? He said, must you take a partner seriously who works as PRO for more than 11 organizations across Liberia? What does that indicate? I'm dropping a line, man.
Oh yeah. So okay. So
you said, Patrick, you work for 11 organizations across Liberia.
Oh yeah, no, not even across Liberia. In Liberia,
outside of Liberia,
I only work for 2 individuals in Liberia. All right, yeah, Romeo Quioh and Sylvia Tarley. All right, well, I mean, I agree. 11 organizations are they're not even in Liberia, my brother.
So, but Patrick, what is wrong with working for organizations, though?
Oh yeah, but
what is wrong with that?
That's why
you're not doing anything wrong. You are not working in that trash where Sonnyboy, I mean, Jado works. No, you are not doing that. You're working with organizations.
That's why I don't even have the time to do local calls, to chat, to do things. People call me sometimes, they don't get me. All right. Even right now, we are on the show. My inbox is filled. So 11 organizations, yes. Of course, I'm proud.
But you want to adjust your camera a little bit so you can your full face can be on camera. Okay, good.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm a multitask professional. All right.
But Patrick, I see that statement as a distraction. It's a total distraction.
It's a distraction.
Yeah, you are not doing anything wrong. You didn't leave our port in that kind of deplorable condition. You did not do that. It's Truman's boss man. That's the man should be ashamed of Sonnyboy Noah or even himself. How can you support a man like that who left your port like that? In that kind of, I mean, how can you support somebody who history is like this? Why?
Oh boy, oh man, come on.
This is a lot. It's a total mess.
In fact, guess what? The message 11, right? Okay. 5 more persons are in my inbox now. 5 more persons in my inbox asking me, to provide consultancy for them.
You are productive. You are doing something good. You're doing nothing wrong. Let me see what the other gentleman said. Then we'll go to the next thing. I wonder if he is aware that public facilities are budgeted for and taken care of by public funds. What's the point of this course? That he used the money intended for the building renovation, or he should have used his own money? Who doesn't know that? And there are lots of abandoned government buildings that they are unable to revamp across the country. Samuel A. Road is not the only place that is victimized in terms of infrastructure. I mean, Lawson Slero. Lawson. Linguistically or rhetorically, the grammar is good, right? But let's look at the substance. Let's look at the substance of.
Lawson is good, actually, but let me say, I'm not coming across.
Hey, Patrick, hold on. Let me talk to him. Maybe he can react to the statement too. Lawson, your grammar is good. I gave it to you, but we don't here for grammar business here. Let's look at the details. Let's look at the substance of your comment. Okay, Lawson said, let me put the image down so that I can look at Lawson and Lawson can look at me, so that we can piece the statement apart. Okay, so Lawson said, I wonder if he is aware public facilities are budgeted for. Okay, so for 6 years, he said they are budgeted for, right? So I am quite sure for the 6 years when the boy Noah was there, those buildings were budgeted for. What did Sonnyboy Noah do with the money for which the buildings are like this, and like this? I agree with you. Public facilities are budgeted for. Sonnyboy Noah was running the Port of Greenville. And so when the buildings are budgeted for? What did he do with the money for 6 years that the buildings look like this? That's the question. Why did he take care of them? Why did he use the fund that the central government budgeted for the renovation of the building? Why did he use the funds? Why did we see Sonnyboy Noah building personal mansions, but where he sits, where he is getting paid from, the money was budgeted, like you rightly indicated. Why did Sonnyboy Noah leave the buildings in this condition? That's what we are talking about here. Your next sentence is, what is your point of discussion? My point of discourse is Sonnyboy Noah is reckless. He's a terrible leader, because look at what is on the screen after working at the port for 6 years. That is my point of discourse. He is a bad leader. He only cares for himself. He's what a philosopher would call ethical egoist. It's about him and him. It's not about the public he serves. No. That's my point of discourse. The next line says that he used the money intended for the building renovation. I don't say you want to use the personal money. You just told me that the buildings were budgeted for. Why did they left at this? That's the point. I don't say somebody want to use his salary to do that. No. You told me the buildings were budgeted for. You wouldn't tell me that for 6 years the government did not allocate anything for the renovation of the building. I would not believe that. All right? I would not believe that. They did. But Sonnyboy Noah used the money for campaigns and for building his personal mansions for election. That's what he used the money for. Who doesn't know that there are lots of abandoned? We know that. But these buildings are not abandoned. Okay? Sonnyboy Noah was sitting in these buildings. So it's a different thing you're talking here, brother. These buildings are not abandoned buildings. The guy was working in these buildings for 6 years. They are not abandoned. The man is just reckless. He doesn't care for the county and the country. It is about him amassing wealth for himself. That's what Sonnyboy Noah is good for. So the comparison that there are abandoned buildings across the country is moot. It's impure and it's a weak point. All right, we'll give you finish telling you that they budgeted for the place. But then what did Sonnyboy Noah do with the money? That's a question. Patrick, what's your take, man? So we can go to the next thing. The SINOE boys, we have to conduct some tutorial about thinking, man. We got to do that. What's your take? You are on mute. You are on mute. Patrick, you are mute.
Oh my God. All right. So I think Lawson intellectualizes the whole thing. All right. And I like the point he makes. He first acknowledges that yes, public facilities are funded by public funds. He asks a question. What do we expect? That Alex uses his own money, or that Alex has used his own money to renovate the buildings, or So he also acknowledged that yes, public buildings are abandoned, left abandoned, and the Greenville Port is not the only facility. So granted. So Moulton just used a word, a very unique word. I don't know whether that word befits the situation here. Moulton said Alex is developmentally oriented. Right. All right. So if Alex, as Moulton is claiming, is developmentally oriented, then my brother Lawson should understand that developmental orientation means living the place, speak as
yeah, develop the place.
Living the place renovated or living the place good. That's what it means. Living the facilities in good shape, in good condition, that when others come, they will take over. So that's what it suggests from Moulton's as Alex is developmentally oriented. So developmental orientation is simply, living the buildings in good shape, living the buildings in good condition, that even when those that will take over from you, would be happy to say yes, we got it right. Yeah, this man was, there was a man who was here in fact. This man was indeed developmentally oriented. Yeah. So Lawson, thank you for your point. For me, I can disagree with you so far on the point you raised. And, the only person who point does not empathize, with the whole port, the situation of the port is my man Morton, who said, no one is developmentally oriented. But yeah, we see the facilities looks so devastated. That whole port is beyond plunder. All the facilities are beyond plunder.
That place has to be vacated and rebuilt. Human beings are not supposed to be over there. No. So, Pastor, let's transition to the next thing. Pastor, let's transition to the next thing, please. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, Patrick, you are a Republican. Donald Trump is back in the White House. What next? So before we even go into it, I'd like to say congratulations on your victory. That's why we do here. We don't get vexed and say, no, Kamala Harris. It's not like you, when Joe Biden beat you the other time, he said, that even acknowledge it.
Yeah. And there's the point. And there's the point of ponder for me. I've been thinking. To this date, they're not congratulated Joe Biden.
No.
Yeah, to this date. All right. So I like the whole thing. But what was so astonishing? I mean, I don't know whether it was God really God himself returns Trump to America to make America great again. Because, I mean, even the swing states, even the states that were once blue, like the state of my president, but Idepua, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Florida.
Mm-hmm. The man won, but he swept the team. It was a landslide.
So the guy swept everything. And not only did he win the popular votes overwhelmingly, the man went beyond the 270 benchmark. You see? So there was the beating George Bush failed to give Igor in 2000, for which the results went to court. And I'm glad because the Democrats are very stubborn. They too they like power. When you beat them, if you don't beat them convincingly, to leave power can be hard for them. So, like Igor, who went to court because Bush did not beat him convincingly. Well, I think Donald Trump said no. I see, because Igor was a vice president to Bill Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
So, since Bush did not beat him convincingly and he went to court, Donald Trump said no. They were almost a vice president too. And so since she wants to succeed the president, I will have to beat her convincingly inside OSA. And so that she doesn't want to court because she is a lawyer, she's a prosecutor, and going to court perhaps could be difficult. So it's a win, man. It's a win for Trump. Make America great again. And I'm proud to be a campaigner of that particular slogan. Magna 2024. Yeah, make America great again.
All right, Patrick, thank you for giving us a tyrant. Thanks for giving us somebody who does not believe in the rule of law. Thank you, like yourself, you indicated that up to now, the man has not congratulated Joe Biden. Thank you for giving us such a man. But the sad...
The beating was quite astonishing. It was a shock for him. He didn't know the Omer could beat him. He didn't know that. Yeah, he didn't know. Yeah, it was a shock. 4 years, power sweep, and the man, businessman all along. He had never tasted political power before 2016, right? So winning was something very, very, good for him. It was sweet for him. Now the man tasted power as a billionaire, and now he was making use of the power to make more money. Then you can't treat men power from you can't treat men only for ear more than that. No, I mean it was something you could not condone. Yeah, actually the beating was too hard for him, so he could not even believe it that he was beaten. Up to now, he has not said thank you, Joe Biden, or congratulations, Mr. President.
All right. So again, congratulations to Patrick. I'm sorry that Sarah is not here to be congratulated as well, and Christian. What's it last Tablo or
Tababo.
Tababo? Okay, Christian Tababo is now also here for them to be congratulated. But Patrick, this wing of Donald Trump has brought America to the lower ebb of global politics. It has diminished the respect of the global community. Okay, I mean, you have to understand the BRICS. You know, Brazil, China, Russia, and those countries. They are formed an alliance against the U.S., or if you like, the G7. All right. And they have been recruiting. They have been recruiting massively to dwindle. As a matter of fact, they have dwindled the power of the U.S. Before then, it was one size fits all. America was the only world hegemon. But right now, developing countries right now, they have an option right now to get somewhere to go to run to, right? So you will see a lot of countries now, they are gravitating towards the BRICS, you know. So, but the election of Donald Trump, it diminishes the morality of the United States, because for I don't know what grounds the U.S. will stand now to say, oh, the other country is not doing the right thing, or the other country is not doing the right thing. When you have a convicted felon in the White House, when you have a man who was guilty on 34 criminal charges, a man who was found guilty for rape, you know, and those things, and you get the man in the White House to be your leader. The man who was the president before, and all he was doing was to cut taxes for billionaires. And you're saying the same thing, repeating the same thing. And there is no plan for the American people. No plan for them. They're asking for his healthcare plan. He say he has a concept. Okay? So bringing such as man to authority, to power, it diminishes the standard of the United States. Putin will not take America seriously, and Xi Jinping will not take America. No country that means well, that is a serious country, will take America seriously now with the election of Donald Trump. No. The man, he takes the country to be his private business. And that's something that the guy does not understand. Business is different from running a country. A country, a government seeks the interests of the people. A business or a private enterprise, the whole goal of a private enterprise is to gain profit. Okay, so when you run a country like a business, that means your goal is to gain profit for yourself. Okay, so Donald Trump coming to run the government as a private entity is about him and his fellow billionaires. That's what they're about to do: run the country as a business and make profits. While part of the citizens in the country are struggling, people have to work 3, 4 jobs to pay their bills. And these welfare recipients, Donald Trump is a welfare recipient. All the politicians, they are welfare people. They don't do anything. They sit over there and just argue, okay? And they make all the money. They make all the money. So the slogans that says that, you know, when you work hard, you succeed, it's a farce. The people that work hard, Patrick, are the ones that are poor. The people that don't work hard are the ones that are rich. So that's the nature of capitalism. And so you have a pure capitalist right now. Right now, the man is pro-police. So when the police are shooting people in the country, they will not say anything. All right? He's pro-police. All right. So a lot of things. I mean, the guy right now, the Attorney General, the man selected, nominated, is the most controversial guy ever. The man was taken to court. What named Gates? He was taken to court. He had all these scandals behind him. You took Marco Rubio, another controversial guy, to be the in Liberia they call it foreign minister, right? The Secretary of State. So he's picking these people strategically that have an agenda that they want to push. They got people that are trying to get rid of the Department of Education and all the different things. So it is not good for America. It's not good for the little man. The policy that these guys are coming is called radical right-wing policies. That's what they want to implement right now. But in the long run, it will reflect on you as well, Patrick. You voted for this man. You voted for, you campaigned for him to be the president of the United States. I don't know how Trump president benefits Liberia. It doesn't. The man does not care. The man is an ultra nationalist, or if you like, a jingoist. It's about America, even though it's not all Americans. It's about a certain portion of the country that he cares about, the rich portion of the country. I don't know why somebody would want to give more money to Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. Why you want to give more money to that man? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. And these are the policies that Trump is coming to push. So I want to say congratulations. That's why I say, what next? Patrick, now that you're giving your Trump, what next? What is he coming to do?
Okay. So in the first place, thank you for your analysis. They are well respected. And they are well placed. What I want to say first is the first American president that ever loved America, beyond his own life and his own family and everything else, was Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, was Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham Lincoln is considered God. Who played the music again, man?
It's all right. It's not that bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln's love for America, was exceptional. Yes, it was ardent. So, because of that love, he preserved the unity of America. He said in his war speech, he said, "A house divided against itself shall fall. The union shall be preserved." Repeatedly he said that. And yes, and he gave his life. He gave himself as a sacrificial lamb. He died before taking right after winning his second term. So the next president, if you flip the pages of history, the next president, that's unconditional love for America, to the extent that he even wants to die for America, is Trump. Yeah. So nobody loves a thing and wants to watch.
You say he wants to die for America? How so?
Trump, of course.
How?
Trump can die. Didn't know Trump took bullets for America recently?
No, from your own people.
No,
those are Republicans. Their own Republicans. They are now.
All Americans are one, irrespective of irrespective of whether you Democrat, you Republican, you conservative, you liberal. You far right, you a left wing, whatever your orientation. Americans are one. Yeah. So Trump took bullets for Americans.
No, he took bullets for himself, Patrick.
To make America great again.
No.
He took bullets to make America great.
But Patrick, when he became president first, how did he make the country great?
He took bullets. One. Two.
Patrick, hold on.
The people say, if you're Christmas, be good and do it from the eve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just in 72 hours of Trump's election, Let me feel a Trump's effect. If a question will be good, you definitely if. Just in some 2 hours of Trump's election, see the effect, right? One, the first thing the man did to show to the world, he appointed the first female chief of staff in history. The first female chief of staff in history. He did that. And then New York City, right? New York City announced immediately that it is going to stop giving, debut cards to illegals, to illegals, illegally or whatever. New York City announced immediately that they were going to stop giving debut cards to illegals. The third thing that happened in 72 hours was U.S. companies, they started to return, they bring more production, in 72 hours. Oh, that's like, oh yeah. Then stock market started hitting. Oh, okay, started hitting an all-time record high. That's in 72 hours of Trump's election. The next thing that happened was Bitcoin, started to hit high as well too, And then what happened in 72 hours again? The newest migrant caravan, started to break up in 72 hours. The newest migrant caravan started to break up. In 72 hours, Qatar agrees to evict Hamas leaders. In 72 hours of Trump's election, Qatar agrees to evict Hamas leaders. Hamas wants immediate peace and an end to war in 72 hours. Hamas made that declaration.
Patrick.
Please, can I conclude on this? Please,
Go ahead.
Trump's effect. The Taliban say they want a new chapter. The Taliban appeal, right? All right. The people who like the terrorist group, they say no, man. That won't be terrorist again. We don't want to be terrorist group again. We want some chapter now to change our life and story around. So the Taliban made that call. China wants peaceful coexistence. China made the announcement. Donald Trump, please give us a peaceful coexistence. And then Russia says it is ready to speak. All right, to speak with the U.S. Can you imagine? The EU say it wants to buy U.S. gas, not Russian gas anymore. That's what the EU says. In 72 hours, Ukraine leaders say they want to talk with Trump. Yes. So you see, in 72 hours, just 72 hours of Trump's election, you see, you're already hearing and seeing and reading what the effects that just took place in 72 hours. My brother, what else did I expect? Trump lost America. Trump lost every race, every color, every sex, every gender. And Trump, as he said, that he will deport millions of illegal immigrants. I can only hope he doesn't do that. I can only hope he doesn't do that. I only thing I will not agree with him. I can only hope he doesn't do that. The second thing that I agree with, I don't agree with Elon Musk's appointment in government because Elon Musk doesn't need money anymore. I mean, he ain't got no idea about running government. The same way with Mudaya. Waka take a billionaire and brought him to commerce ministry. In no time, he started to buy big cars, and because he's used to luxury. All right, he's used to luxury. So the same way Elon Musk would not do anything. Elon Musk would go and buy expensive spaceships. All right, SpaceX now maybe Elon Musk would take the US, the federal budget and put it into to SpaceX and other things that he's trying to do. So that's the only two things I'm hoping that he reverses the decision to deport people and reverse Elon Musk's appointment. Now,
yeah, Patrick.
Yeah.
Thanks for your take, but I mean, the first thing you said, Donald Trump appointed the first female what you got Moto Jero campaigning for Sonnyboy Noah, and Sonnyboy Noah give Moto Jero Jada. He said, oh, it's a good thing. That's what you just said, Patrick. The lady that Trump hired to be the chief of staff, the woman was the one that was managing his campaign. So it's a payback. You know, it's not something for America. If Patrick campaigns for Romeo Quioh and Romeo Quioh gives Patrick a job, is that something that is good for America? No, it's just good for that person. You know, so but all the other things you name, like Ukraine wants to talk to America. Ukraine has been talking to America. Joe Biden has been sending billions of dollars and weapons over there to go fight Russia where they can win. You know, all those different things. So those things, they are not news. You know, the stock market has been doing wonderful here. You know, I also familiar with the stock market because I know I invest in it. So I know. So all those things, I mean, those are just Republican propaganda talking points that Patrick you were taking and running with. You know, it's about because they want to make the guy to be, oh, he's a good guy. But those are things that have been happening in the country. They've been crying about the economy and all of that. But U.S. economy is the best in the whole world under Joe Biden. You know, no country can compare their economy with America. So they just do all that thing is politics. They want to make the person in power to look bad. You know, the U.S. has the lowest unemployment rate in the whole world. You know, so under Joe Biden. So I don't know how somebody will come and put those things on people. I'm not a Republican or Democrat, like I told you guys, but you know, there are things when they do it right, I must say, you know, under Donald Trump, the country was in a mess. So when you guys say make America great again, I don't know what the greatness that America had when Trump was in power first, you know, besides giving money to tax break to billionaires. You know, so but Patrick, let transition to something else. We'll look at some of the people they are sending you a bunch of comments right now. We'll look at the comments, but something quickly I want to look at the breaking news here. So, Patrick, the breaking news from Liberia: President Boakai suspends immigration commissioner for 3 months. Commissioner General Stephen Zargo was suspended. What do you know about that story? What is your take on it?
Yeah, that story came out yesterday evening. It came out yesterday evening as news. You know, the suspension of Steve Zargo, former local county senator, and I think it was timely. The president cited reasons as mishandling of official duties. All right, so it seems that it appeared like Zargo was unprofessional, or he was misguided in handling certain professional immigration issues or professional stuff at the workplace. But the details of what he really did, you know, that can be described as mishandling or, you know, or unprofessional conduct it's not really known yet. Yeah, I've not found out what he really did. Yeah, but the president and they didn't even suspend him for 3 months. They suspend him without pay and asked him to turn over all assets, everything belonging to LIS. It suggests also that at the end of 3 months he may not come back. I suppose, I'm thinking, I hold in mind, I hold a view that he might resign before 3 months expires. He might resign.
Yeah, that's a suspension letter of from the president there, Steve Zargo. So if you want, we can read it. So, like you rightly said, so from immediate release, President Boakai suspends LIS boss, Commissioner General for improper handling of official duties. I don't know what that is. That was December the 13th, 2024. Executive Marshal Morovia, President Joseph Boakai, or Yuma Boakai Sr., has suspended with immediate effect the Commissioner General of the Liberia Immigration Services, LIS, Honorable Stephen H.J. Zargo, for improperly handling of official duties. He is suspended from duty without pay for a period of 3 months. During this suspension, it goes on to say Commissioner Zargo is required to turn over all official materials assets and office accessories to the LRS Deputy Commissioner General for Administration, Mr. Elijah F. Rufus, who would assume responsibilities of the institution during this period. This suspension reflects President Boakai's commitment to upholding the highest standards of professionalism and accountability among public official servants. President Boakai remains dedicated to strengthening the rule of law and reinforcing integrity. Patrick, our integrity within all public offices. This action serves as a reminder to all officials of government regarding their duty to serve with honor and diligence. All right, so that's the communication there from the President Boakai suspending Steve Zargo, who is the immigration boss. I don't know whether he will come back, like Patrick indicated, probably not. He might not come back. Let's see how it plays out. We don't know what's going on in the president's government, that people are not doing things the way they're supposed to, So, yes. Let's see, Patrick is back. A video should be activated. I'll bring it back. Yeah, his internet is still struggling over there. So yeah, the LS, the Liberia Immigration Services, the buzz is out temporarily. I know it's for good, but for 3 months without paid and turning over all assets to Mr. Rufus to run everything else. All right, let's see. And so that's the story that I want to bring to you. Patrick, your internet is the rescue mission internet is not working right now. So yeah, device. Yeah, so try again, Patrick. Try again. So that's the development of breaking news from Liberia that we want to share with you. Let me see the other breaking news, if I have something else that I want to share with you here. Yeah, this one. I'll read your comments, guys. I've seen a lot of comments coming in. Don't go away. We want to take care of your comments there. You took your time, so we got to also acknowledge you. All right, so that's the story of Steve Zargo. He is. All right, so let's look at this one right here. This story. That let me go for a quick commercial. I will be right back. Let me put the video up. This is interesting, so we can. I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voices SINOE here, and ESOTERIC and Patrick. Patrick having technical issues right now. But the next story that we want to talk about here, let's focus on SINOE a little bit here. Sonnyboy Noah wants a bribe of $1 million to join majority black. Okay. Yeah, the guy says, oh, bring evidence. But the man gave you all the evidence. The only reason why the lawmaker of SINOE County District Number 3, Sonnyboy Noah, is not with the majority black is because let me put in myself in the presentation mode here for a second so I can give you some evidence here. Saying you want evidence. Okay. So the lawmaker of SINOE County, Alex Sonnyboy Noah, the gentleman right here, he's currently with these were the people that were calling Jowea is a bar road medicine, and the man would take all his shoe on the, I don't know, the good road, the Kota road. But so Sonnyboy Noah is coordinated with Speaker Kofa. Okay. The man said, no matter what, the man is Kofa is my father, and I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving Kofa. Kofa is from the southeast, and I'm not leaving Kofa. I will be with Kofa. We are from the southeast, and therefore I will stick with the man, Alex Sonnyboy Noah. Mind you, Sonnyboy Noah was not sent to the Capitol building by Kofa. He was sent to the Capitol building by we, the people of SINOE County, to seek our interests. But Sonnyboy Noah said, you know what? I'm in the Capitol building right now. I don't care for the people of SINOE County. I care for Kofa. And that's what I'm there for. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to sit there and protect Kofa and get paid. That's what I'm going to do. That's what Sonnyboy Noah has been on for the past months in Liberia. He is not with the majority black. You have to understand something here, though. Liberia is a democracy. And what democracy means is the rule of the majority. It's the rule of the minority. Sonnyboy Noah said the minority should rule the majority. And that's what the problem is. So what I'm understanding from Sonnyboy Noah's stance and those that are supporting Speaker Kofa is that when the president is elected by the people, and majority of the people that elected the president, they say, you know what, we don't want the president should stay there because the majority acting the president is unconstitutional. Okay? How? The people can elect the president and they can riot, they can go in the street and take the president from there. So we saw that during the Arab Spring. We saw Ben Ali Zizi from Tunisia, they took him from there. We saw the Uzmi, the president of Egypt, been taken from power. We saw it wasn't part of the Arab Spring, but Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaoré was chased out of power. The people did not say, oh, it's unconstitutional. The majority of the people want to think that you are not serving their interests. They don't want you anymore. They got the right to remove you. You don't have to go to court. You don't have to wait for next election. No. The law can be on the book. Once the majority say they don't want you, there is nothing you can do about it. Okay? There is nothing you can do. And so Sonnyboy Noah is in the Capitol building. The majority of the lawmakers, they say they don't want Anti-Koffaism. They don't want a man. And Sonnyboy Noah said, I am staying with Anti-Koffaism. And when they go to the Capitol building, they don't do anything. Because when they do a roll call, they don't have quorum. So Sonnyboy Noah is just getting paid free of charge. And Sonnyboy Noah said the reason why he has not joined the majority black is because he needs $1 million before he can join the majority. Let's get it from Sonnyboy Noah himself, not from me. Let's play the video so you can hear it from Sonnyboy Noah telling us that he needs, when he gets at least $1 million, then he would think about joining the majority black. But other than that, right now the money they are offering is not sufficient. And so, let's listen to Sonnyboy Noah. And you want evidence? Y'all listen to our lawmaker. Y'all listen to him. Let me make sure I get this thing. Sorry, let's see. My audio is got to be activated here. Let's see. Let me get it. The audio here.
Someone would take it and buy machines and go to our district. But the rest thing would be doing it too. My mirror will be out there and my water will be out there. Thank you. So we'll remain here. The real thing will be done. Look for your 49. The salary carry 50, 60,000 around. They should carry to 1 million. And they carry to 1 million. So to our district. But the right thing would be to
Hold on, guys. Let me play this video. Let me play this. Hopefully the audio is playing on your side. Sonnyboy Noah wants $1 million to join the majority. The lawmaker of Sano County District Number 3. All right. Let's play Sonnyboy Noah. He wants $1 million before he can join. The only reason Sonnyboy Noah has not joined the majority is because he has not received the $1 million bribe. He wants to be bribed. Giving him $1 million and he will join the majority bloc. Let's play. Let me play the video.
the real thing would be done. Look for your 49. The salary carry 50, 60,000 around. They so carry to 1 million. They carry to 1 million. Some of them will take it and buy machines and go to our district. But the right thing would be done in trade. My mayor, some of them will take it and buy machines and go to our district. But the right thing would
Okay, so you're hearing Sonnyboy Noah, Alex Sonnyboy Noah of District Number 3, Sano County. The reason Alex Sonnyboy Noah is not on the majority side is because the money they are giving is not sufficient. All right. He said when they stop giving $50,000, $60,000, when at $1 million, then he will take it. Okay. So Sonnyboy Noah is not in that building for your interests. He is there for money. All right. He wants. Listen to him again. Don't listen to me.
will be happy and my water will be happy. Thank you. So we remain here. The real thing will be done. Look for your 49. The salary carry 50, 60,000 around. They so carry to 1 million. They carry to 1 million. Some of them will take it and buy machines.
All right. So once you make it $1 million, Sonnyboy Noah will take it, join the majority, and go pay all our roads in Sano County. Even though he could not renovate the building at the Port of Greenville, he could not do that. But now, Sonnyboy Noah, is it. The man is telling you the only reason why I'm not on the majority side is because the money, the bribe they are giving is small. I want $1 million, at least $1 million that I would think about joining you. At least while I get $1 million, I can go build the roads in Sano County, even though he could not renovate the buildings at the Port of Greenville, where he worked for 6 years. He could not do that. So he added that a building roads as a way of showing that he loves the people. No, it's a way because he knows that he's screwed up already. They say that, I will take the money. So he said, I take the money, I'll go to Sano County and build the roads. No, the money that you are getting right now, you don't do anything in Sano County. No. So whether they give you $1 million or not, Sonnyboy Noah is not going to do anything in that place. Listen to him. What does it have to do with my water being happy and my Mary being happy? Nothing. Fighting and sitting over there and doing nothing, it will not make the people happy. The majority, they got the power. They say they don't want their leader. And like the people of Liberia right now, all the counties, they start educating, they don't want Joseph Boakai. The Sonnyboy Noah said, no, we have to uphold the Constitution. The president was elected and the people jumping in the street, the president should not leave. It's something similar to Sonnyboy Noah is saying. You have your colleagues that elected you, and for the three of them, they say they don't want you. As a result, you don't do anything when you go to session, you call roll. You are toothless. You don't have the 37% to do business. But Sonnyboy Noah said, I will stay with the man until the majority they giving the $1 million bribe.
Thank you. So we remain here. The real thing will be done. Look for your 49. The salary carry 50, 60,000 around. They so carry to 1 million. They carry to 1 million. Some of them will take it and buy machines.
All right. Some of them will take it. Y'all get Sonnyboy Noah $1 million, the man will take it. The man is damn corrupt. The money is $50,000, $60,000 and I ain't not right now. Sonnyboy Noah want more, he wants more money before he can join the majority to can't do the Liberian people work. Right now, the money they offer is small for him. He want more money to build more mansions for himself. All right. That's why Sonnyboy Noah is in the Capitol building. Y'all put a man there. That's what he's there to do. He want more money. So y'all put a man there. That's it. That's what Sonnyboy Noah is telling you. That. Let me look at your comments and I will call it a day. Yes. I'll look at your comments. And I'll be done for today. That's the side. I mean, the county we have. We have people that don't mean well. The man is telling you, yeah, I'm in the Capitol building for money. If I get $1 million, definitely I will take it. And I'll go build the highways and overhead bridges in SINOE County. It's just a way of saying, you know, he's not going to do anything. He gets something about $1 million. He's not going to do anything in SINOE County. You have to build 1 mile of road. That is cliche. 1 mile of road and $1 million. So Sonnyboy Noah will take $1 million and go build 1 mile of road. All right. So let's look at your comments and we'll call it a day, guys. Let me look at your comments. I will start from let me see. What's Lawson? Let me see what I can go in. Let me go in a presentation. Let me isolate myself at the top here. And then we'll put a comment over Sonnyboy Noah. Okay. All right. So Lawson said you have trivialized the discussion. Why? Because you refuse to bring facts to the platform. What facts do you want again, my man? I played the building that Sonnyboy Noah. I showed the pictures of the building that Sonnyboy Noah worked in for 6 years. I played the videos. You know, and you say, well, I should bring facts again. What kind of fact you want, brother? I gave you the facts. I'm not just making things and say, oh, I mean, the building had to put it dilapidated and without showing the pictures. I show you the pictures, I show you the videos, and you say, oh, I should bring more. I mean, come on, brother. As a journalist or talk show host, you should have brought proof to substantiate your claims of misappropriation of public funds. I didn't say that. You were the one that brought the money issue. You said the government can budget, all right, for public buildings. Sonnyboy Noah working in public building for 6 years. So it follows to reason that the government allocated money for the renovation of the buildings. Okay. The question is, what did Sonnyboy Noah do with the money? That's the question I was asking. So you cannot say, I mean, I made a claim and did not provide proof. You are the one that said it. For example, fiscal year 2022. Samuel A. Ross got 1,500 USD for port renovation. If you provide these facts, okay, the question that you just told me again that they gave 1,500 USD for renovation. Why the port looks like that? Why Sonnyboy Noah did not even pin one building? Why he didn't do that? Okay, you're just putting the man on the bus. All right, why the buildings look like this, brother? Why? So he's there trivializing the issue, but when you're just basically cutting your own neck. Okay. What the 1,500 the man could not even put zinc over the thing or get some plywood and fix the thing small? No. What did he do with the 1,500 that you just said that they gave to renovate the port? What did Sonnyboy Noah do with the money? So you say you're defending the man, but at the same time you're exposing the man. Okay. For fiscal year 2022, Samuel A. Ross got 1,500 for port renovation. If you provide these facts and the actions were not taken, then you got it. Okay, you get the facts, but the buildings, the money worth is not reflected in the buildings. So what I'm asking that is wrong. You provide these facts and the actions were not taken. Okay. Other than this, your pursuit is a half-baked propaganda that is not okay. You are the one that's giving Sonnyboy Noah a hard time. You just said they gave 1,500 for at least to pin the buildings. Why the buildings look like this? No plywood in Liberia, nothing. No sanitary, no zinc anymore. Why? Lawson, why? So I don't know what the argument you guys making. Let's go to the next person. Dad, please come up with facts about budget the government allocated for the renovation of the Samuel A. Ross Port of Greenville that Honorable Noah used to build houses for himself. Your own man, Lawson, just told us that they gave 1,500. And we can see the 1,500 reflected here in this building. So we can reasonably, logically infer that Sonnyboy Noah ate the money. Because if he did not eat the money, we will see the building renovated. I mean, come on, it's not difficult. I'm not doing epistemology here. I'm not doing metaphysics. I'm not doing ontology. No, it's just basic logic. You said so they gave Sonnyboy Noah 2022 when you were the port manager of Greenville. They gave 1,500 to at least buy some planks and fix these buildings. And the buildings left like that. What did Sonnyboy Noah do with the money? We can conjecture that he ate the money or he used the money to run his campaign. It's not a hard conjecture to make. So the man also said, Honorable Noah left, and they still calling the man honorable. The man left the building and that. Honorable people don't treat their people like this. No. Honorable Noah left that port since 2015 or 15 months now. Okay. 1 year, 3 months. There is a need that you extend your investigation to the former acting at the time and the current port directress, Madam Tarley, who Patrick has mistaken with port director. Okay. Let's deal with this one, right? The man said Noah left the port 15 months ago. Okay. On the very platform, the Constitution provides that before you contest for public office, you should resign 1 year ahead. Sonnyboy Noah refused to resign. You were running campaign at the same time occupying our position at the Port of Greenville. But the man said Sonnyboy Noah left 15 months ago. That is fallacious. That is not true. Sonnyboy Noah remained in our office. I challenged the young man to send Sonnyboy Noah a resignation letter from the port. He would not provide. Sonnyboy Noah did not resign. That's something we advocated for here. We say, Sonnyboy Noah, be law-abiding. Resign. Because the Constitution, the election law says that you should leave office 1 year before you contest for public office. Sonnyboy Noah did not resign. But the man said that 1 month or 15 months now. Okay, let's just give him that. Let's say Sonnyboy Noah been there for 15 months. You want to tell me that Sylvia Tarley made a building like this? You want to honestly tell us she made this building like this? Somebody who stayed there for 6 whopping years and see that, let's assume the deputy was there for 15 months. Will you attribute the condition of the building to those people? No, you can't do that. It's not reasonable to say that. No, you can't attribute the condition of the buildings to the acting director and to Sylvia Tarley. You can't do that. It will not be reasonable. We put the fault squarely on Alex Sonnyboy Noah because you were there for 6 years and you refused to resign. So how can you say that? How you guys we don't follow what's going on? Yeah, go to the next one. Ambassador. Okay, that one, the man say Ambassador Moton Jiro, exactly the point. All right, let's go to the next one. The next person said, Foster. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to firstly appreciate the organizers of the show. It is very important to discuss issues affecting our communities here on this Blue app. Now, Alex Noah took charge of the port as port director in 2018, at which time all of those buildings and offices were in good condition. Okay, within 3 years, 3 years time, all of those buildings and offices were damaged in order to enrich himself. As we speak, there is no office in the port before Mr. Noah left. I am not the one saying this. Foster is on the ground and he is saying, and I'm playing the video, but some of you are just born to be zealous, to be a worshiper of another wrongdoer. But I want to say thank you, Foster, for saying the truth here. At least SINOE County is not doomed. We still got good people. All right. Lawson said Truman, Chien, and he sits there interpreting our write-up based on his own understanding. Okay, that understanding I will use to interpret something. You get your understanding, I get my own. So you use your own understanding to interpret what you read, and I use my own understanding. So what about doing wrong? Yeah. Yeah, so you get your own way of comprehending. You can read something and you comprehend, you understand your way, and you interpret it. Okay, but here I'm not even interpreting anything wrong yet. The information that you guys gave me, that I said, the gentleman said they get 1,500 to run the video for. Okay, why the poll looks like this? Okay, why the somebody could have buy one plywood to pull to fix the thing? He couldn't do that. Okay, so then you say I'm interpreting. Okay, yes, I'm interpreting what you gave me. Okay, that's why you gave me the information for. You gave me the information for interpretation. That's why you provided, right? Let's go to the next one. George Boy said, "Good evening from Liberia, Doc. I believe information dissemination is cardinal to the growth and development, and therefore, and before bringing something to the public, there should be a proof by the why. How do you gather this information, or how Sonnyboy Noah received 1 million from the majority? No, I did not say that. I just played the video to you. Sonnyboy Noah said he wants 1 million before he can join the people. You want me to play it again? Let me play Sonnyboy small before I complete your comments. Let me play the man one more time. All right. I don't just bring things to the public. Let's play Sonnyboy Noah. He said, I brave for listen to the mail. That's Sonnyboy Noah. He says that, and I mean.
But the rest thing will be doing it true. My mirror will be out there and my water will be out there. So we'll remain here. The real thing will be done. Look for your 49. They started carrying 50, 60,000 around. They should carry to 1 million. If they didn't carry to 1 million, someone will take it and buy machines and go to our district.
All right. That's Sonnyboy Noah. He said it there. Not me. Once they gain $1 million, you will take it. Okay. Once they give $1 million bribe, you will take it. I'm not bringing fictitious information to the public. I'm bringing the evidence. But you guys, you are blinded by Sonnyboy Noah's, bluster and so-called honorability. Even though it's not honorable. Okay. So now let's go to your comments. And let's put back Sonnyboy Noah, the buildings that he built that you guys are celebrating. Let's put it back. Okay. This is how the brother left the Port of Greenville, and you are here defending him. For 6 years, the brother was there. He could not renovate. He could not put a pin on the scenes. And somebody here to defend Sonnyboy Noah. It makes a disgrace to young people in SINOE County or Liberia as a whole. All right? Let's read your comments. I'll call it a day once I finish reading your comments. So I debunked this statement already. Go alien from Liberia and Dyke. Believe information dissemination is cardinal to the growth and development, and before bringing something to the public, there should be a proof by how you gather this information on how Sonnyboy Noah received 1 million from the majority black. To no, I did not say that. Sonnyboy Noah said he wants 1 million before he would join the people. He said they gave him 50,000 and 60,000. When I 1 million, someone who would take it. That's what he said. I'm quoting Sonnyboy Noah. Okay, I'm not making anything up yet. So let's go. Let's say he receive it the way he wants. Once they give it to Sonnyboy Noah, he will take it and go pay highway in SINOE County. That's what he said. And then you will join the majority black. Ricardo Prince see this other inherently bleak man. Okay, the personal attack is not important to me. You can say whatever you want to say. That's fine. If I think I want to react to that, I'll just delete you, and that's it. If you can discuss the issues. But he said the man is a speculative talker, not a journalist. He wants to be a blackmailer, but he's I don't know what the man talking about. Who is blackmailing who now? The buildings over there before you. You want me to play the video too? Okay, I can play the video shortly, right? I'll play the video for you again one more time so you can see it. It is not me that built up buildings or left the buildings into condition. All I am doing, I'm giving the legacy of Sonnyboy Noah. That's I have been saying this thing over and over. When you give a ball, a man who has a ball in it, Sonnyboy. When you put boy in power, that's what you get. A boy does boyish things. A girl does gayish things, if that is a word, right? So you got a boy in power, you put in there at the Port of Greenville for 6 years, and the man could not put plywood over the house. One Chinese in over those buildings at the Port of Greenville. And we're talking, oh, the man on Sonnyboy Noah. No, I love the man. I want the man to do the right thing. His own supporters are getting 1,500 to go buy pin. The man did not even buy the pin. Okay. What do you want me to do now? Should I praise? Should I join you to praise Sonnyboy Noah too? No, I can't do that. I am the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors and the people of SINOE County. So I will not praise Sonnyboy Noah when he does that, which is wrong. I'm watching you, my eagle eyes from my political zone. Okay, you'll be doing political zone, Sonnyboy Noah looting for you. You'll be doing that to you. Watching from my entire town home in Greenville. Okay. Cisco, thank you for watching. But the question I should ask you, Son, are you happy to see Sonnyboy Noah treating the harp of resource generation in SINOE County in this condition? Are you happy? And Sylvia Tarley, the new port director, is trying to renovate these buildings. But Sonnyboy Noah and Romeo Tarley, or Romeo Quioh, I should say, they are fighting this lady. They are fighting tooth and nail so that Sylvia will not succeed, because when she succeeds, when she runs, which she will do 2029, one of them will be out of office, because she will show to the people of SINOE County, you gave Sonnyboy Noah the port for 6 years. He could not put plywood anywhere. He could not put Chinese zinc over the, he could not pin anything. He could not put a door on the Port of Greenville. And so this is what I'm doing. I renovated, I refurbished the whole place. The guys don't want it. So they are going through the managing director, Dukley, so that Dukley can strangulate Sylvia Tarley. They can't send resources. They don't want to appoint the financial manager and those things, so that the woman will just be there for until her time expires, or until Joseph Boakai says, you know what, I'll replace you. That's the tricks the guys are playing. And I expected you guys, the young people, the young ladies of SINOE, to stand up to these bullies, to these people that don't love you and they claim they love you. Sonnyboy Noah, who wants $1 million to join the majority black. Stand up to these people. But you know, you will live with the consequences of your decision. We told you during the campaign, we said Sonnyboy Noah could not allow our camera to enter the Port of Greenville. Why do you want to elect the man as your representative? Why? We told you all these things. These are not new thing I'm saying here. I repeated this thing ad nauseum during the campaign. We told you that Sylvia Tarley would be far better than Sonnyboy Noah, who said, the reason I'm not joining the majority black right now is, let me see, there's a call here. Hey, caller, welcome to Voice of SINOE.
Yeah, Doc.
Yes,
how
sir.
are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, my name is Kidewis. Firstly, I'm sorry on personal note that will be missing each other call, because I called personally to extend my deeply condolence tape. Unfortunately, they called me at your absence.
Okay.
However, you called me again saying I missed your call.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, my dear brother, but I just called to reach out to you for the passage of your brother.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so let's get back to the national scene. I listened to you elaborating on issues of national concern, especially talking about the representatives of district number 3 in SINOE County.
Mm-hmm.
Why it is true that some of us, we are not official spokesperson for the office of that representative, but sometimes when we are criticized, that we have to be objective, or realist in our criticism.
Okay, give me the objective analysis, please.
Okay, the objectivity here is the representative just assume office, not a year's, getting to a office as a representative. I don't want to delve into issues that have to do with a past record at the port, where you are serving a port manager.
Why?
But
Why you want to dodge two things?
No, the reason is that you were elected on the basis of what the people of district number 3. So we're trying to evaluate the work from where he took office from Representative Zaza. So I want to judge him from that point. So I don't want to be hauling the other side. Oh yeah, he said I put money.
I mean, total. We should not judge him on the buildings the way he ran the port at the Greenville. We should not judge him on those things. Because the buildings are horrible.
Okay, you have to take into consideration, my dear brother, what are some of those funds that was sent for renovations or for paintings of that building when you were there? Do you have any information, or the current manager ever provide any information to you?
So a supporter of Sonnyboy said in 2022, for example, they provided 1,500 to Sonnyboy Noah to paint the buildings, and the buildings are left unpainted. Look at the buildings. Okay. I'll show you the images on the screen.
Okay, assume that they give 1,500. That's correct. 1,500 cannot paint that building that I look here.
Yeah, totally. It can paint one building. It can paint one building, at least one.
Yes. So you don't know how that 1,500 probably they use it for another issue. That's the reason why I say I don't want to get into that. I want to deal with the issues or current events at the Capitol building, where the lawmakers are struggling to remove illegitimate speakers, and some of you are trying to back the process because probably you don't like certain representatives or you have a dissenting views against the person. Mm-hmm. At this time, and some of the 30 hold on for a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, the 30 representatives that's standing by Speaker Kofa, we should applaud them for their role at this time, and for defending our democracies in Liberia. Mm-hmm. At the initial stage of the genesis of the whole issue, the removal of speaker, we learned that there was cash involved. Where 3-4? Yeah. 3-4. Yeah, 3-4. There was a cash involved. I'll come here down. Hold on for a second.
All right, I want a brother to let you see, and you can come back for a second, right? But I want to, when he comes about the fundamental question I will ask the brother is, what is his understanding of democracy?
Yeah, that's sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm leaving office very shortly, so my coworker is coming in. But what I'm telling you is that at the genesis of the whole issue to remove the speakers, we learned that there was cash flows from the government angle to remove the name. And some of those lawmakers believe that
while you are in speech, right? You just press me to adduce evidence whether Sonnyboy Noah received money for the renovation of the buildings, right? And I give you evidence, all right? So when you say those lawmakers received money from the government angle, where is your evidence?
Oh, Luther Colley provided evidence, tangible evidence.
What side is Luther on?
Luther is on the speaker side.
Okay, so why should we believe somebody who is against the majority?
Oh, so should I believe you that had the same view against Sonnyboy?
No, I'm not saying you asked me and I gave you evidence.
You are saying,
what I'm saying, totally listen to me. The evidence that I offered is somebody who is supporting Sonnyboy Noah. You have somebody who is against the majority, that one person, right? I don't know that he alone they get the money to, and the other people they are quiet, So the story is not compelling to just among 30% you say, and only one person came up. Why you should believe one person?
Okay, listen, if the story is not compelling, why the Liberia Anti-Corruption has launched your immediate investigation into the matter?
Yeah, that's their job. The Anti-Corruption Commission is their job to investigate. So they are doing their job.
Yeah, before the Liberia Anti-Corruption launched investigation, there are no evidence in their possessions that prompted them for them to go into the investigation. So they not just wake up because somebody wake up on the street and say, oh, and I take money from the person here, or the person this, or they will start investigating. No, there are tangible evidence in their possession for which they are trying to investigate.
Okay.
So let's look at that.
So, but that story has not been corroborated, right? The guy who branded the information on Facebook, his story has not been corroborated by GAC. So we can still doubt the validity of that story.
Yeah, but That's fine, but that's fine. If you, that's okay though. But
but how does it connect to the port? Because we're talking, because I don't know how you jump to Sonnyboy Noah in the legislature. I'm talking about him as a port manager, what he did, and he's fighting the the current manager at the port, or Sylvia Tarley. The woman trying to renovate the buildings at the port, and him and Romeo Quioh, they are fighting because when she succeeds, she might, when she runs in 2029, I don't know what district she might run in Greenville district, because the port is in Greenville district, and she can also run in district number 3, where she almost beat Sonnyboy Noah the other time. So when she renovates the port, when it looks good, that's something she can run on, and it will be terrible on the part of Sonnyboy Noah or Romeo Quioh. So they don't want her to succeed. So they are going through the managing director, Mr. Dukley, to strangulate, to now send resources to her.
But how will Sonnyboy, as representatives of district number 3 and district number 1, and Honorable Romeo Quioh will manipulate the process of the men who work at the Port National, Port Authority managing director to tell the men to stop, not to carry on any development in SINOE County? That is far from reality,
but did he get the point I made? Because Liberia is a political ground. So everything is seen from the political lenses. So the guys, if it causes them to harm their own people, they can do that. And that's why Sonnyboy Noah stayed at the Port of Greenville for 6 years, and they played left like that, because it was about politics. He wanted to prove to the people, so he would use the money to get some people zing, but he left the buildings like that.
Well, the Sekou Dukley that I know he want a good legacy for himself. So you will not allow lawmakers to tell you to stop any thing that you want to carry on for development for Liberia, especially if men want for your legacy to be better. So I don't think Quioh and Romeo Noah have any control over that man to tell you, oh, don't support, don't do this one. No, that's not true. That I know.
Total, before you say something is not true, right? You have to know the leverage those people have. Sonnyboy Noah is a lawmaker. Romeo is a lawmaker. They have vast leverage. I can see you have to consider these guys. They can summon. They have the power to summon Dukley, right? And they can tell their colleagues in parliament. They can lobby. They call it lobby, and that man can lose a job. It's possible. So they have huge power that they can wield to. So as a result, some of the things the guys are afraid.
No, I don't really believe it. Dukley excellencies at the port, it was not on the basis of relationship with the two representatives that you mentioned. Dukley excellencies to the port is a personal relationship with the United Parties, is support to Joseph Boakai. That's giving a position.
But so I'm not saying that totally. You are not getting my point. I'm not saying you never had connection. But let's take first. Let me give you an example, right? Let me give you an example. Let's take Kabina Jane, for example. All right, he was the Supreme Court justice, but because the likes of Judge Weah and Akara Gray, then they don't like him. What did they do? They initiated a proceeding and he was removed. So I'm saying the lawmakers, they have authority. Because we are used Akara Gray to bring that man to spotlight and eventually to do Kabina Jana from there. So the fact that you got somewhere through another person, it doesn't mean the lawmaker does not have leverage, it doesn't have influence to bring you to book.
So that you want me to believe that Representative Noah and Quioh, they are intimidating, the poor managers of anything. If when
I'm not the one that said that. I read an article. Maybe you just come in late. There was the 2 articles I read where their names were mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to share that article with me because I don't have the full detail when I came on your show.
Okay.
Because the only thing that what prompted me to call it because when you said, Representative Noah said he need $1 million to join the other camp. And I want to tell you, and Representative Noah using figurative language and a political jargons to make mockeries out of those who.
So are you speaking for the man? You bearing the man mind now? You know why you thinking to make that statement? You figurative?
That's a figurative language.
No, it's not a figurative speech. He said the people are offering 50,000, 60,000. When they carry to 1 million, someone will take it. It's not a figurative language. It's a plain English.
No. He doing it to make mockery out of things. The fact is that
you want to tell me when they give Sonnyboy Noah $1 million, he will not take it?
Well, Sonnyboy Noah that I know, even giving in 500,000, he will not take it because as his skin.
But 500,000 is less than 1 million. So Sonnyboy say he wants from 1 million up.
Yeah, he tried to make mockery out of them. They will not look at Sonnyboy want to give him $1 million just to remove a speaker. So in making mockery or political mockery out of them. So I don't think Sonnyboy actually mean it. Oh yeah, when they gave him the 1 million.
My man, when Sonnyboy Noah they gave him 1,500. He could not renovate a building. That Sonnyboy Noah can't take 1,000. Can't take $1 million.
Let's be honest. 1,500 the building that you look at 1,500 you cannot renovate.
And we want to do some. Let's see some progress being made. The money is not for him. So what did he do with the money? Why when you are in power? Why when you are in power?
I'm not an engineer to renovate.
Yeah, but total when you was the law when you was running our port, right? We even sent our reporters to record our place. Sonnyboy Noah said that you're not allowed the port to go in. Why was he hiding?
No, boy, that. Why were you are not the only persons that that visited our place. I follow Lalos, like the local radio station. You signed up. They went there several times to
yeah, but why you stop our camera from going there? Because maybe the station they approach Sonnyboy Noah so they can't put the information out.
No, I don't think so. But maybe you have to do 5 planets. Sonnyboy Noah is a nice gentleman, even though he might have it.
I mean, personally, the man is nice. If we can hang around and it man can share when you get money. But that's not what we're talking about here. We are talking about leadership. When it comes to leadership, he's a failure. That's what I'm saying. He wants bribe in order to side with the majority black. He's saying it for his own words. I'm not the one that's saying it.
Every single day, the majority black, they make call to Sonnyboys and other representatives that on Speaker Kofa's side. Every single minute, they put in money in front. If Sonnyboy Noah believe that this man defending the integrities of our countries and that you will not be part of corruption to remove the speaker as usual. For me, I stand by him. To be honest, yeah, I stand by him because they are all of right now that in the hotel sleeping.
Yes, but standing with Sonnyboy Noah, Tota, here's my question before I let you go. What is your understanding of democracy?
The democracy is the will of the people.
Okay, when you say people, I mean you got two set of people in democracy. You got the majority and the minority. So when you say the will of the people, whose will?
The will of the people, the majority.
Okay. Okay, so the majority in the Liberian House of Representatives, they say they don't want the speaker. So what is the argument here?
The majority, sometimes certain decision majority, they don't think all the decisions are right.
That's the consequence of democracy, though. Is democracy.
If the majority's decisions, are being compromised with something like manipulations or financial induced, that need to be questions. So right now, they are questioning the majority because the grants are being compromised by money. So that's the reason why Sonnyboys and other Liberians that we believe this is not the appropriate way. We can do things as usual where Edwinson knows and Tyler will resign. So
to show me any country in the world where the speaker will remove without money, or government official, major public figure will remove from office without exchange of money. Where? Show me one. Show me one country in the world where a speaker, a high-profile government official was removed without money.
people removed based on certain allegations. For example, maybe financial mismanagement. People can be removed.
So what I'm saying,
listen,
go ahead.
Listen. Our uncle's representative Zaza were in the house when Tyler was removed. Did you hear Zaza involved into money?
So you want to say you think the removal of Tyler was just free? No, it wasn't free.
Yeah, but the removal of Tyler, the reason Tyler was forced to remove, Tyler was involved into a lot of clandestinities.
What the current group are saying, they say the speaker is engaged into clandestine activities. The message is,
can you, if it's speaker, I'm not saying the speaker right or wrong, but what we're saying is,
no, you got to say one thing. You can't say both at the same time. Either you're wrong or you're right.
For me, the speaker is innocent until they give me the due process.
But that's not the one. Yeah, is it though? The speaker said he is legitimate. He's the man in power. He took a case to the Supreme Court. What did the Supreme Court say? They said the people are not, the majority are not doing anything wrong.
No,
so then,
listen to me.
Yeah, go ahead.
You live in the world beacon nation, Americas. Let's follow the step what Americans are doing.
We are not Americans.
No. But then you will not be able to.
Because our laws are different from American laws. So why you want to behave like America when you are not using the same laws?
No. You were here when Carl and Kevin McCarthy was removed, and the people were finding a new speaker. You know how many weeks or days they take for them to get a new speaker because they couldn't get it normal. Every day they go to vote. Every day. They did it for almost 2 weeks. Okay. You listening to here?
Yeah, but
that's how people.
You are comparing two different. You are comparing iron and orange. Yeah, you say.
So la orange.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. The majority, they try to go in section, or they were even in section where the speaker is. Guess what? They were attacked by the pro speaker group. You saw what happened and how the guy went in the other building because they were attacked. Even reasoning. Let talk one at a time. Let's talk one at a time. Hold on. Let's talk one at a time. Even reason. I think it was yesterday where the guys have meeting. The speaker group went there again and turned and damaged all the chairs in there. You see what the guys are doing. So why should motivate the guys now to go sit with you when your group are being violent?
Yeah, guy.
Yes.
These are parliamentary politics. Liberia is no exceptions. Those things
violence is parliamentary politics.
Yes. Did you waste what happened in South Africa? Or Uganda?
You are making my point. My point is that what the guys don't want to come and vote because they are being attacked physically.
No, Dad. What I'm saying is that a common example here, when Kevin McCarthy moved, the people could not get a vote. It took them.
The guys did not attack each other physically, so there is no reason for them to not come to section. But the Kofa group attacking the majority black. So why you expect the people to go there to get harmed?
No. There was an argument. This is not the first time argument come out in the session. This is not the first time.
Yeah, totally. Consistent with even where the people can have meeting, the people went there and vandalized the whole place. So you expect the majority black still to go to the speaker when their supporters are attacking the majority?
Okay, so are you agreeing that what they're doing is legal or constitutional?
Yes, because the Supreme Court said they are not doing anything wrong. So who am I to say they are proceeding erroneously? The speaker said they were proceeding wrongly. He went to the court. He went to the highest court in the land, and the court in the land said they declared they did not see anything wrong that the people doing. So the speaker is the one that holding the country hostage. He is holding the country hostage because it's a majority rule in a democracy. The majority, they don't want you. You don't have to go by the letter of the law. Oh, the law say here, the law say. Once the majority say they don't want you, you step aside. That's what in countries, hold on now, that why in countries, when the people get in the streets, whether you are elected democratically or not, when the people get in the street, you'll be forced to leave. It happened to Blaise Compaoré in Burkina Faso. The people chasing out. They don't want you. Yes.
Dan, you are almost following the narrations of Senator Jim Barney from Maryland counties. So are you telling me that when your group of colleagues in the House of Representatives, when they accuse you without giving you a due process, you should resign?
But it's not a court, so you know, ask for due process.
The rule said the Constitution said you should have a two-third majority before you consider to remove the speaker. Yeah, much they don't have that two-third. They can go and say in the joint chamber whatever they want to do, then they do it.
Okay, no, they want to get it two-third, but the majority, the group with the speaker, they are being violent. So why you want to?
This is what leadership come about. That tells you that Joseph Boakai honor HY is not our leader.
No, but why it has to do with Joseph Boakai here again?
No. The people, the group of lawmakers that campaigns at the RAJ hotels, they are being sponsored by the government.
How do you know that? You are making allegations. Where's the evidence?
Yeah. Where is the evidence? How do you think that they're sleeping there?
They are working. They are lawmakers. They are not unemployed.
Also, the houses, and why they can't get in the house they had.
So, have you slept to the hotel before? Have you slept to the hotel before?
Yes.
Okay, why? And you get your house?
Oh, no. Whenever you see me sleep in a hotel, and I travel out of my state.
So in your state, you have not slept to the hotel before.
No. Unless emergency where there's a evacuation for fire.
So you don't even at least take the lady out and say, "Oh, that go have some dough."
No.
Everything is in the house.
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but on a serious note, and let's face the realities. The gentlemen are sitting at RIJ, and let's condemn them in your very strong terms.
I don't see what they're doing wrong. I don't see it.
Oh, but they are spending the country money on
because my understanding of democracy is the rule of the majority. The majority elected you. The majority elected. You got 43 against 28.
No. It's not a majority to remove a speaker. The majority number is 49.
No, you're talking about the absolute. That's 43 is majority. Okay. And that's why they are law. Even the law said their very law says that quorum equals 37 lawmakers, right?
Yes.
Speaker does not have 37. The guy have 43. So then they have beyond quorum. So it's majority. They don't have the constitutional requirement. That's why they don't have, but they have the majority.
Okay. But why you can't take the constitutional requirement to remove the man? That's what we want. I'm not that the speaker is innocent for all the allegations leveled against the man. But my point here is let them give the man due process. If we remove the man today on the kind of condition, let me tell you that the next representative or speaker that will come, group of 43 men will get together. After 3-4 months, they get together. He said, "We don't want you."
So Toto, that's not true. That's not true because Buffer Chimos served the term. Nobody took him from that. He didn't do anything wrong. So what you guys take the idea from that when the next person can will remove him? Buffer Chimos served for 2 terms.
You know the reason why Buffer Chimos stayed there?
No.
Okay. Buffer Chimos was CDC's speaker. Okay. And secondly, CDC was not sponsoring anything from the executive to remove Buffer Chimos.
Are you saying the United Party sponsoring this?
Oh yes.
No. So where's the evidence?
The evidence approved yesterday when Mo Ali appeared before they were the so-called majority.
When who?
Knowing fully well.
You say who appeared?
Mo Ali.
Okay.
The Director General for Liberian Water and Sewer.
So what did he do wrong?
The internal affairs ministers and humanitarian.
And you say he appeared before the majority?
Yeah, he appeared before
the majority. Majority who? They are what? Who are those guys?
The so-called majority.
No, what are their positions? What job do they do?
Oh, they inviting the men and said.
Are they the majority? Are they what? The lawmakers or they are not lawmakers?
They are the lawmakers.
Okay.
The procedure in which they are proceeding to invite government officials, and it is not the proper procedure.
What is the proper procedure?
It's going to be presided by the speaker.
What? The people said they don't want the speaker, and the speaker refused to resign. So they should hold the country hostage?
If you don't want a speaker, that is not the appropriate way.
But what is the appropriate way? The appropriate way, number one, the speaker said the majority were doing something wrong. They went to the highest court in the land, and the court said the majority that they are not doing anything wrong. So, and you are telling me the court, they said the majority are not doing anything wrong, but then you want the people to not do their work.
But yes, what the complaint, the speaker said the people were proceeding wrongly to remove him. And when he went to the court, the justice in Chimo, they told the justice, he said, no, we not signed no resolution. The only thing we're doing, we got a complaint against him. The judge said, well, if the people say they got a complaint, they are not signed no resolution to remove him illegally, then they have right to say SINOE. That's the reason why the probation was denied. So
you're making my point. The guys are not doing anything wrong. So they are doing their job. That's what they call Mo Ali.
Because they lied to the judge in Justice in Chimo.
I don't know what you call lie.
They told the judge.
The speaker and his group cannot work for the country because they don't have the required number. And the majority they have the required number, including the deputy speaker of the Republic of Liberia. Because the speaker has been run out imprisoned. The man cannot work. You know what I'm saying? They investigated the guy already. They took the intestine for him. So the man is just there, just bearing the title. He's not working. So should the country stand still because of one man?
But there are a lot of things, there are a lot of mistakes. For example, that's the reason why some of we who have been observing political activities in our country, we say these executives are playing key role in the issue. Just recently,
you understand the division of authority in the country, the division of labor or the separation of powers?
No. Just recently, the budget is supposed to be before the speaker death, before the end of October. Before that, the executive wrote the speaker, honorable speaker, due to circumstances beyond our control, the budget will be submitted on the 8th. Well,
they wrote the clerk though, they didn't write the speaker. They wrote the clerk, not the speaker.
No. Wait now, I'm coming to the clerk issue. So when the 8th read, speaker waiting to receive the budget in the morning, the next letter they send letter to the chief clerk asking for the inquiry as to where for them to send the budget. You see the political game the executive playing?
Yeah, but the executive is not playing games. You have to understand the president has an agenda, right? He has a plan that he wants to implement for the country, right? He finds out that the speaker cannot function. So if he depends on the speaker, he will not implement his plan. So how does he implement his plan? Send your agenda to the majority to approve it. Even if the speaker was working right, it would take the majority to approve the agenda before it can go into law. You know, so why send your budget where it will not meet the constitutional requirement? Why send it there? The man will just be holding himself hostage. So the prudent thing to do, the right political move to make, is to send the budget to the majority so they can approve it.
Then why the first time and a week before the time, the man and the president send the letter to the speaker asking for what extension of time? If we know that the speaker is not incapacitated or not capable to preside over the budget.
I think if you ask me, the president will wrongly advised to have sent the letter to the speaker at the time.
Oh, really?
So, and that's why they sent the second one. They sent it to
beside the budget letter, all the letters that have been coming from the executive were addressed to the speaker, with the exception of recent letter that the executive asking this,
so you're making my point. At the time, the president was being wrongly advised because it doesn't make sense to send your communication to people that will not approve it because they don't have quorum. So it makes no sense politically. Your agenda is you say you have an arrest agenda. How do you enforce that agenda? It's for the agenda to be approved. So if you send it to a speaker who is powerless, who cannot work, who when he calls, they do the roll call, then they dismiss because they don't have the quorum, why you send your budget to a man? So the guy later and say, Noah, Mr. President, if you want to do your work, set your budget to the majority. Because when the people are even together, the majority will have to approve the budget. It's not the minority. So why are you saying your budget to the minority?
Well, that's what the speaker is waiting for now. When the man send the budget to the so-called majority, that's the time.
Why you call it so-called, man? Hey, that so-called is the majority.
No, the manner in which they are proceeding, we have to call them any means that we want.
No, Tote. Again, the same way the citizens of a country can say we don't want a president, even though they can elect that man. They can say that we don't want a man, they can oust the man. It's the same thing in the Capitol building. The guys are saying we elected this man, and the man is not serving us the way we want. So we don't want the man. So you say, oh, you got to go through by the letter of the law. No, they don't have to. It's majority rule. It's democracy. If you don't like democracy, then change it. But right now we have democracy. Democracy is the rule of the majority. It's not the minority.
But sometimes, like I told you, that the will of the majority, or sometimes the way majority proceed, it is not in the best interest of the rest of the people or minority.
Yeah. So if you read, if you read about democracy, even the guys that created democracy, the Socrates and the Plato, democracy is not their favorite government because they know it's flawed. You know, it's a flawed. It got flaws in it. So in Germany, for example, 98% or 97% of the people they voted for Hitler, but what Hitler did. So I agree the majority can make wrong decision, but you sign up for the former government. So whatever the decision they make, you have to live with the consequence. Right now, the speaker the man is literally weak. He can't do anything because it's a number game. If you don't have the number, you can't do anything. So I don't see why people are yelling and making all the noise here.
Okay, since they are the majorities or whatever, speaker normal remains status, yet normal remains status, so the government will remain like that.
No, that's so all the things Sonnyboy is doing over there, the president is now doing the right thing because he's been wasting time. You know, all the president has to do is liaise with the majority because these guys that are doing all that thing over there, they want their paycheck. So at the end of the day, they will come on board. They want their money. So when the president started working with the majority, they will say, you know, my man, I want my paycheck. I gotta go. If you don't want to pay, then stay with Kofa. You know.
But who tell you they're not getting paid? The speaker do getting paid.
Yeah. If you don't approve the new budget, how do you get paid? You have to approve the budget. Got to be approved. Yeah.
Yes, fine. They want the speaker out, and you know, the speaker still getting a full benefit.
Yeah, that was the old budget that he getting paid right now. In order for him to get paid now, the new budget got to be approved. Other than that, they will not get paid.
But before the new budget get approved, then you know the man still remains speaker. He cannot remove the man without the political. Let me tell you,
the majority in town.
I beg to leave, but actually, we should not be doing this thing to set bad precedent for our futures and the unborn generations. And not every time that group of men will get together.
It's not every time. It's not. Don't say every time. It's not happening every time.
This is a question I use at the Capitol building.
If you look at the history of Liberia, if you look at the history of Liberia, it has not been the case. All right. Those speakers that been serving since 1847. I mean, I don't know the entire history, but it has not been the case. The reason why they're modern day because the guys are corrupt and their friends say they don't want them. So if the person is corrupt, they don't want you leave, brother.
Yeah, but why are some of the evidence to show that it's corrupt?
Yeah, but they give the accounts. You read the accounts and you will see what they're talking about.
I can pull that thing together right now. If I want to leave an allegation against you, I say, oh, man, when you are setting in another type of association, if I say the USA gave me so and so, you deny account for it. Like what green video and leave an allegation against you. The man saying bought a camera for you, and you took the camera away. So you had me.
What? You took the book camera for beer too.
The one green USA import camera, camera for you to be recording USA camera. You took the camera from there. That won't give you a camera.
No, the new leadership came and I turned the camera over to the new administration. So,
but that I will hit you. Let me get out of here.
Okay, Chief. All right, Leader. Thanks for your participation. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that's it. We want to say thank you for joining us today. And that's how we're bringing the curtain down for today. Yes, thank you, all of you that commented. We agree, we disagree, or remain cordial to each other. And that's how we'll move on with our country, our county. We'll see you again next Thursday. We'll be back here. More development.